welcome to the intervention. Let's all introduce ourselves and say what we're addicted to. Hi, my name is Zach and I'm addicted to smoking. Hi, I'm Jack and I'm addicted to alcohol. Okay, now it's your turn, Sarah. Okay, my name is Sarah and I'm addicted to the movie K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah, I'm really obsessed with that movie. I've probably watched it 6 times by now. And I actually bought the tickets for the big sing-along at the cinema. So I'm actually going to be watching it for the 7th time at the cinema. To be honest, before the K-pop Demon Hunter movie released, I was never interested in K-pop. From middle school till high school, I've never really taken an interest into it. Because back in middle school, all the girls were obsessed with it. Yeah, but not for their songs, it's because of their looks, if you know what I mean. So when I saw that they were only obsessed with the members, like their looks and not their songs, I didn't really want to be a part of that. I tried to stay away as much as I can. So yeah, from middle school until high school, I was never interested in K-pop. No matter which band, I was never interested. But during the summer, I saw a little trailer of the movie on TikTok. And it did look pretty interesting from the trailer. Because normally when I see the word K-pop, I would never really give it a thought. So if I haven't watched the trailer, I would have never even taken a look at it. But when the movie finally came out, I was blown away. Like, I really loved it. Heck, I've watched it 2 times the exact day it released. And if there's one thing you should know about me is when I love a show or a movie, I really want their merchandise, like anything, whether it was a sticker or keychain. But of course, they were super expensive. But in my previous video, I did show you that I crocheted one of their noodle cups. But I still wanted other things like keychains or stickers, and I did see some at stores. I did buy 1 keychain and 3 stickers because it was 3 for $15. I know it's a lot, but still. This is how obsessed I am with this movie. I was willing to pay $15 for 3 stickers, and I put the stickers directly on my sketchbook. Heck, I even printed out a picture of the movie and included it on my sketchbook. This is how obsessed I am with this movie. Here's a picture of my sketchbook. Here's the back. The ones with the stickers on it, and here's the front, the one with the small poster on it. But my most favorite character is Zoe, probably because she's the one who doesn't really say a lot of Korean in their songs, so it'd be easier for me to sing her parts. And I really wanted like a little keychain or sticker of her, but there wasn't really a lot of stuff that was Zoe themed. But then I started seeing a lot of TikTokers crocheting like the heads, dolls, or keychains of them. And I really wanted just something that was Zoe themed, so I thought I could just make it myself. And once I started, I was so focused on it, like I couldn't do anything else. I really wanted it to be perfect. And after 3.5 hours, I was finally done. Here it is, actually. I never tried the eyeliner stitch before, it was my first time doing it, and thankfully it ended up being a success. And now for my biggest, most incredible, and most favorite project of all time. And like I said before, I got a ticket for the big sing-along at the cinema, and I was just preparing my little costume because me and my friend decided to dress up as one of the characters. I was going as Zoe, of course, and I also wanted to bring a little prop, like maybe one of the keychains or stickers. But I remember in the movie all the fans have those special lights, these ones, and I really wanted one. So I tried looking it up like on Amazon, and not only is it expensive, they said that it was gonna be delivered all the way until September 2nd, so 2 weeks after the screening. So yeah, I was pretty bummed that I couldn't have one. And while I was in bed, I started thinking, hey, maybe I can try to make it myself. So I was just in bed planning it all in my head, the height, how big, how tall, the angles, and so much more. Until I woke up the next day and I immediately went to my sketchbook and started planning everything out. And here's the process. At first I drew this picture on my sketchbook and then after cutting it out. Then I added the purple and white yarn on it. Here's how it looked like. Then I started preparing the handle. I used this little pipe or whatever you guys call it for the handle. And then after I crocheted a layer to cover it. Here's how it looked like. I even added this little thing on it. And then I had to find a way how to make these. And just to tell you guys, I only had 2 days to make it before the big screening, so everything had to be perfect. I couldn't make any mistake on it. And after 6 hours of crocheting and 2 hours of hot gluing, here it is! For me, it looks like a success. You guys can say whatever you want. Maybe I did the H wrong, maybe I didn't do it properly, but nothing will change my mind. I really love it and will always be my most prized possession. And even though it doesn't light up because I was too scared to mix hot glue with the light, I still really loved it and will be my most prized possessions of my life. And the best project I've ever done ever. So yeah, I basically made a whole entire collection of K-pop Demon Hunter themed stuff. And I can't promise that I won't make more because there's always going to be something from that movie that I want to make. Anyway, thank you so much for listening all the way to the end, and tell me in the comments if you're crazy about the movie as much as I am. Thank you so much for listening all the way to the end, and I hope you would give it a like and subscribe. Bye!